What's up everyone, in this video tutorial we are going to cover about how to containerize your Java based application, Spring Boot application especially. As we have seen, Docker is used now times more about in industry, so it is a very useful tool. In case you want to deploy your application, you have to package it using a Docker. So we will discuss about how we can package our Java application and we run it under a Docker. So first of all, I having a simple Java Spring Boot application which is just having a simple login controller, as you can see, and it is serving on a port 8080. So if I go to the Chrome and see this one, you can use any browser. Okay, so as you can see, it's serving on port 8080 slash login. When I'm doing, it's saying login successful, right? In case I added nothing else, it says white page error. It means our Java web application is running, right? Now we will see how we can create a Docker image of it. I will provide you a link of Docker desktop, how to download this in your system. Okay, so you can see the steps on the net as well, and I will provide you a link of Docker desktop. You can download it. Okay, after that you have to start this Docker desktop. So first of all, what we are going to do is, in order to package or containerize, or you can say dockerize our Java web application, I will simply create a Docker file here. So right click here and click on new, and you can say file, and I will name it as a Docker file. Okay, so the name should be same, Docker file, right? And simply I will paste here some steps. Let me explain you these steps. What we are going to do is, we first of all taking a build step. Okay, so for building this project I am using Maven. It's a Java Maven project, and we are setting the working directory as slash app. First of all, I'm copying everything of this project into this working directory. Copy command means copy everything of this project into your working directory, right? After that, what I'm going to do is, uh, from Amazon, and in builder step what I'm doing is I'm just cleaning and packaging. After I run this command, it will create a jar file under target folder. Okay, now it's currently not created because it's running under a Docker image. Then I'm using Java 17. After that, from the build we have created the jar file which is obtained from the build. I am copying that to the current directory, and then I am saying whenever someone run this Docker image in the entry point step, what you have to do is java hyphen jar and your jar file name, and it will start the image. Okay, so I will simply save it. As well as we exposed a port 8080, so that externally when the image is running under container, or you can say under Docker, when the container is running, we can access it externally. We have exposed a port 8080 here. So let me do a quick recap of it. First of all, stop our application, go to the PowerShell, or you can say terminal, and what we are going to do is docker build hyphen t my image colon latest dot. It what it will do, it will build a Docker image from my Docker file. It will read this Docker file from locally, as I have specified dot. It means the Docker file is present here. Suppose if your Docker file name is different, then you can use a hyphen f flag as well. But generally the Docker file name is similar like that Docker file, right? So let's wait for it, and let's check it out. So finally our Docker image has been built. So we can check that by command docker images. As you can see, we have created this image, my image. Let's try to access this. So if I do docker run hyphen p 8080 colon 8080, and your image name my image colon latest, it will start a Docker container under Docker, and we can use that. So in order to deploy that on a video servers like Kubernetes, etc., we can also create a separate video for that, how to use a Minikube Kubernetes cluster. But you need to subscribe our YouTube channel. Make sure to like our videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's first of all try to access this. I will share this code as well. It is very useful in case you want to package your application, right? So as you can see, our container is running under Docker, so we can access that as well. Let me go to the Chrome browser. As you can see, it's post and it's working fine. I hope you like this video. You understand the concept of dockerizing or containerizing your Docker image using your Java project using a Docker. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe our channel, as well as let me know in the comment section if you want a full series on Kubernetes as well as Docker and Java. I am sure that I will create a full playlist of that in case you support me. Let's get started. Thank you for watching this video.